Banyana Banyana International, Amanda Mthandi, one of the revelations, especially this year, looking at the impression that she's made in the Banyana team. But maybe before we discuss Banyana, we discuss your CAF Goal of the Year nomination. Let's just look back on 2019. What would you say about this year?
I would say 2019 has been great for me because I went to the World Cup. I was voted UJ Sportswoman of the Year, and yeah, it was quite an achievement.
Was it ever in your dreams, Yoguti? Young as you are, new in the setup, you would make that quick impression and make the maiden World Cup appearance for South Africa?
No, I didn't think Guti, like at such an early age, I would be playing for the first team. But then what I knew was that I want to be in the team. Nah? But then when I first got my call up, I was intimidated by your so-called big names. And then I didn't make the COSAFA squad. And then I went back to the drawing board, started training again twice a day. And then they called me again and I made my debut go AFCON. And then I scored my first goal go AFCON. So yeah, it was actually amazing. And then I had to work hard because I knew Guti now we qualified for the World Cup. In order to make the team, I need to push myself to the limit. And then I did that. And once I had my name being announced to World Cup squad, like I was so over the moon because when serious, even my friends were like, you made the team. So yeah.
And talk about Rez, you're at UJ, né? What do you do at UJ?
I'm studying transportation management. This was my third year. Yeah, so next year maybe I'll continue studying or just focus solely on football.
This is quite a popular course for Banyana Banyana players, and because I know that Amanda Mthandi also did transportation management as well. Who else? I think Noko at some stage, I think she was doing it, and Mamelo as well.
Yeah, I think it's not that demanding like other courses, yeah, so you can balance both academics and soccer. So that's why I'd say for me it works for me.
But how good is that balance? Because at Banyana Banyana you do it very well. You look at Banyana Banyana, I mean, I think more than 80% of the team are graduates.
It's all about Guti when knowing what you want, like, because you won't play football the rest of your life. And when you go to camp and you know Guti, you're still in school, have to go with your books so that you keep up with the work. But then for me, at AUJ, I speak to my sports psychologist, then they arrange my lectures for me. And then when I come back, I catch up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Let's come back to this tournament, the Discovery Walter Sisulu tournament. What does it mean to you?
For me, I think it means a lot because I was born and raised in Soweto, and it's not the first tournament in Soweto. The first tournament I played was Padco tournament with the boys. It was for under 13s. That's where I started playing Lana because I say Simba, and then they renovated Gaba Nike Center.
So you're playing with the boys.
Yes.
That's how good you are.
No, it's just that before, like I played in an academy, in that academy, like there were a lot of boys and few girls, and then when I transitioned from the boys side to the girls side, I played Nabantu Gutu. Okay, some of them are beginners, and then I told my parents, like, can I go and play with the boys once? And then I played with the boys until I found a team, Yamantombazana, which was Cruzas, and it was quite challenging because most of the players was the Gusasol League, so I had to like work my way up because like when they were used to it, so yeah.
Describe your experience in that World Cup tournament. I mean, you look at the first game, we scored the first goal, and with even the gap between us and Spain, but the quality of play one couldn't notice.
Like South Africa has like the best quality football, but then it's just that we need money to be pumped into our development systems so that we can compete amongst the best in the world. Even that game, first game against Spain, I didn't think I was gonna go starting 11, but then because the coach believes in me, believes in my ability, and I showed Guti at training, yeah, I'm ready to play. And when Tembi scored that goal, like we were over the moon, like. We thought it's okay, we got this, but then because we're not used to VAR, South Africa is still lacking in terms of that. Yeah, now it's covered VAR, but otherwise we were supposed to win that game.
Mm-hmm. And coming Coming back to this tournament, I think one of the good things that they've done is not something that you see being done most of the time around. Seeing the first prize for the men's side being equal to the first prize for the women's side.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually happy when I heard that okay, both males and females will be receiving the same amount. So it shows good Discovery as recognized as women, and they want to make equality in a gender. So that's a good thing, and hopefully Nago national team is going to be like that as time goes by. But then because of lack of sponsors, yeah, we can't complain.
Did you play this year?
Yes, I played this year. I played for UJ National League.
No. I mean, yes.
Yes, I played. I lost yesterday, Guma semi-finals, 1-0.
Who was in your team?
I was playing Nabo. Okay, there's this other goalkeeper. She plays at Tax Mumish, Mumish nickname yake. And then also my Banyana teammate Tiseto Makubela. And then some of the players used to play with them, go under 20. So yeah.
There was a strong representation of Banyana players, even in the final today.
Yeah, and some of the players are buying good finals. They haven't made their debut yet to senior teams, but then they're still coming the youth development ranks. So in the future, everyone in Zombonala will be part of Banyana setup.
And tell me about your first reaction, seeing your goal being nominated at that level of the CAF Awards against all these top players from around the continent and around the world.
First of all, I did not know I was nominated for the goal.
Oh, who's going about
Coach Desiree, she texted me, congratulations on your goal being nominated for Goal of the Year, CAF Awards. I was like, I'm shocked. And then she called me, and I was speechless. And then she sent me the link, and then I started posting and telling people to vote for me. And I realized I was the only female, just like Tembi last year. She was the only female, and she won it. Hopefully, Nami, because I'm the only female, I can win it. But then I think it's a pleasure for me being nominated against the likes of Mahrez, the best in the world. So yeah, it's quite an achievement.
And that was a top drawer because it took Algeria straight to the semi-final. But describe your goal. And at the time you took it, and because you need vision to score a goal like that.
Okay, what happened was we lost the ball, never attacker. After that, Orama, she poked the ball, because I'm a bit fast, I'm a speedy player. Okay, I saw with it defender, I can beat it defender in a pace. And then I just pushed the ball once. When I looked up, the goalkeeper was in the Maposini, and I was like, okay, let me go for a shot. But then PE is always windy. I don't know why. I was like, hey, if it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I took the shot, and then I just stood there. I was like, oh. And then I tried to celebrate, but then my teammates were me. They came running. I couldn't even finish my celebration. But then, yeah, it was a lovely goal, because even after the game, coach was like, did you see your goal and all that? I was like, no, coach. And then she showed me the clip again. And then I posted it on my Instagram, on my Twitter.
Now, last year, you talk about Tembi winning it. There was also a bit of a push, because Angeti is going to be voted for. At SAFA or anywhere, have they started, or have you started anything even at UJ Sport in terms of pushing for people to vote for you?
Yes, I did for under UJ Sports, as well as under UJ Football, as well as on my social media accounts like Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and also like what you call this, our head of director of sports from UJ, Sis Nomsa. Yes, she's also pushing for me, and then also the agency that I'm working with is also pushing for me. So yeah, Nami, like whoever that I know, friends, family, and when I meet new people, I ask them to vote for me and to tell their friends and their other friends. So yeah.
Tell me about this agency. When are they taking you overseas?
I don't know. We've been working on that, so I don't want to speak a lot and then things don't fall into place. But then, yeah, they're busy trying to sort out something for me. But then, this year, what I wanted to push was school, to just finish school, and then I'll see what happens early next year. So, yeah.
So now you are in the right space to push for the overseas move?
Yes, I am.
Aha. In fact, talking about that, where would be your preferred destination?
I'd say, okay, I'd love to go to England, ne? Because like I do follow up their Women's English Premier League, or go to Sweden because it's quite competitive.
Yes.
And then China, I would love to go to China because I would tell me they play there. Besides that, I would tell me they play there.
Okay.
And even if I go there, it won't be that difficult for me to adjust because there'll be people that I know around. But then if anything comes up for me now and this is my good opportunity, I'll take it and perform to the best of my abilities and see where it goes.
But kahle, there've been offers then there.
So I had an offer like before the World Cup after Cyprus, but then I had to turn it down because it clashed in a scholar. So
It was from?
it was from what's this country, man? Red Star, like one of the
Oh,
ex
Serbia.
Banyana. Yes.
Red Star Belgrade.
Yes.
Aha.